Hello Geeks and Gamers, Matt Lemke here with True Gamer Goggles, gamer-goggles.com. And today we are bringing you another figure forge. This one is for Dropzone Commander's UCM Kodiak. One of the greatest things about Dropzone Commander, in my opinion, is the fact that the models just kind of fly together and they have stellar detail. As you can see, this model is not an exception to the rule. Let's put this in perspective, though, for size. We'll move this out of the way. 28mm base gives you an idea of the scale of the game. But real quick, we're going to start. The pieces are pretty much laid out in the order that they have to kind of go together, not so much in order. The caps can go on last, type of thing. But the bodies need to go together, like so. This needs to go on the back so that the chassis can be hitched to it. And this goes together now. I'm going to point out that I had some assistance with this. My kids did some of the cleaning. And what I want to point out is that they cut this shy. They thought that the bits that go into the side of this model, let's see, can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. The bits that go into the side and hinge it are missing. So I'm either going to have to make the decision to glue it standing up, which, since it's a resin small tiny piece, is probably a bad idea. I'm probably going to glue it with the dish down. So I am using a gel for my glue. I prefer gels anymore. I think they bond a little bit faster with plastic. They don't run all over the place, and when you are in a hurry and trying to do things like I do on the blog, you want things to set faster. If anybody knows of a better type of glue, I would love to hear from you about it. Now I will let you know too that this, I've done one more of these before, and I didn't have this problem with this. I don't think it's going to be a problem with this model per se, but I've never run into that problem with their models where there was a little bit of a gap there. You can fill that with some putty or whatever. And on this one, there was a little bit of cleanup on the back side, just as a heads up. And then speaking of the back side, that's what we're going to do now. Put a little bit of gel there. Anywhere else do I want gel? That corner maybe. And right there. I don't want a lot of it, but and then I'm going to give this a little bit more time to set over here, so I'm going to come over here and, you know what, I'm going to check a picture real quick. How do I want to, do I want the round to the front? Does it matter? Well, let's put the round in there. Let's put that in there and take a look. I am going to glue it just down like so, because otherwise I'll probably lose the piece, or I'll break it off traveling and using this that shows. Okay, see how this is separating a little bit? I'm not going to do it because this is a figure forge, but at home what you can do to hold this together for 24 hours is you can take rubber bands and wrap it around it and then just cut them off or take them off. I want to see this like this real quick. It fits better that way. That is actually how I'm going to do it then. Oh yeah, it fits a lot better that way. So we're going to do this. Actually, we're going to do this. Put a little bit of glue in there. And we're going to go like that. Hopefully, I'll be able to get that piece out when I go to paint. And you can see right here there's a little bit of a gap. Now that little bit of gap looks huge on the camera and on the screen. But really, look, that's my X-Acto blade. So it's not really that big, but it's big enough for us to see. So I am probably going to end up putting some putty in that corner. Looks like a little too much got nipped off. And then you come over here. This piece is going to go on here, pretty much like so. Just make sure real quick. Try and hold that there. Yep, that's about right. So I'm going to put some gel glue on the back side here. Spread it around so it gets pretty good. Put a little drop in the middle because that's going to spread out. Hold that like that real quick. See if it lines up. Looks like, oh, I'm probably going to have to take a little bit of a drill in there. Or let's see here. Maybe just this file. Probably should have done this first. Now it fits. And again, it looks like it's a really big gap. This gap on this model in this area looks pretty wide, but it's not to my eye. I do wear glasses and bifocals, but paint will most likely fill that. That's how small that gap is. And then I'm just going to glue this. Put a little bit of glue right there. Bam. UMC, yeah. UCM Kodiak for Dropzone Commander. Let us know if this video was helpful or if it helped you make a decision as to whether or not you wanted to get into Dropzone Commander because of the detail and the size and the scope of how fast it is to put these models together. If you're struggling with a model, it could be from any game. It doesn't matter. I've had people email me and say, hey, could you put together a Colossal for me because I'm struggling with it, or a Heavy Gear Mini because I'm struggling for it. And I got my hands on the Mini and I put it together. So I would love to hear from you guys. This is pretty much a fan-funded show in a sense. But please contact me. Let us know. Comment on the videos in the blog, wherever. Anyway, thanks for watching and have a good day.